Hmm. Good boys. Bias is bearish. Looking for that weekly low today. These objectives. Pretty clean, obvious bias today. Test out the copier. Seems to be working. All seems to be good. Welcome, boys. I'm on the NASDAQ today. Even with equal highs, I think they will be left. I mean, depends what equal highs you're talking about. Are you talking about the 4 hour up here? Yeah, I think those are gone. That'll be for another day. That'll be for another plan to trade the plan. Plan to trade the plan. Yeah, we're just gonna look for a premium short today. That's all. That's it. Very easy. Easy stuff. Very simple game plan today. Bear with me while I sign into my broker. I also have to make a point. Yeah, easy day. Appreciate you, Lucian. This frames are dropped. Is it laggy on YouTube here? Possibly. I think we're good. Good morning, Pablo. Sony, what's up? Yusuf, what's up? Today's plan, just looking for shorts. Yeah. I was watching ICT's live stream, correct? At first I thought we were going for it. Yeah, probably not. Uh, we have objectives lower, and that's it. Yeah. If we take out all the objectives, we can look for a TGIF setup, and that's it. That's the game plan. Short yesterday, that 9 hour saw that live classic model. If you were in live, then yeah. You know how we do. What's good, brother? Good morning. Bearish today. Not expecting a reversal today. Very unlikely. There's a really good chance we come down all the way here. If we do come down all the way here, oops, then that'll be TGIF conditions possibly. And I got banned Alpha for crashing out on the support team for rebuilding accounts I closed. Well, so you can trade with Lucid. I really don't think we're going back up today. It's very unlikely that we see a full reversal unless there's some sort of strong manual intervention. Yeah, we're looking for the weekly target today. Crazy, yeah. Only thing scaring me taking bear setup right now is I'm taking out previous day low. we don't get the weekly low, then I don't think we get it. We shouldn't get a TGIF. Wouldn't really make sense unless we run out those sell stops. TGIF is retracement higher. How did you come up with the bearish bias today? Well, the displacement after taking the daily highs Thursday, Friday, is very, very telling. And now currently we have a Monday low of week on the Nasdaq, and that's very rare if we're bearish. That's very rare. It's just so unlikely that we're gonna hold a Monday low of week if we're gonna close bearish. I think that's like a 10% chance of happening. So we don't really want to look for that. So just weekly power of three says that Thursday or Friday will likely form the low of week. Thursday didn't, so Friday probably will. Unless we get a crazy expansion higher. But why would we assume a crazy expansion higher all the way above new week opening gap? Doesn't make sense for us to go above new week opening gap. If we did, that'd be kind of crazy though. It would be pretty cool. PM session, we went like 1-1. Ended up going break even. We were up, but I wanted to risk the money we made. So, although I did walk away green on the live accounts, so at least there's that. First funded account recommendations. I like Alpha Future Zero Plan. That's my favorite one. You could also do Lucid Flex because they don't have monthly subscription, so it's pretty good for a beginner. You just pay one time and you have the account for as long as you want. Doesn't this factor into your bias? No. Not the actual data. What about the equal highs in the 4-hour gap? I think that's going to be open. Did you take the 15-minute during PM? No, I don't quite remember what I took a short and I took a long. How do you set it up? I do it manually. I just go to middle and then right. We about to bleed lower today? I think so too. Yeah, I'm looking for all this. 76ers won. Good shit. That was all you, bro. That was all you. And I took the spread, so I got pretty good odds. Can't lie. When you go on to funded from passing an eval alpha future, do you have to pay monthly? No, you don't. Once you pass, you don't pay monthly. And what's good, Cameo? Guys, shout out Cameo. If you guys don't know who Cameo is, you better go find out. Because you're missing out. You're missing out on some shit. Look at the hourly, we're about to break the trend line. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't personally look at that, but for me, I'm definitely bearish. Definitely bearish. At least this for me. Free shorts out open. The model forms potentially. Me personally, I'm bearish. The only thing that makes me a little bit cautious is I've had strong biases like this before, and it just like completely does the opposite. But like this is probably the strongest one. Like we're gonna only be looking for shorts at least until we hit 24,650 probably, and then we can see what the market wants to do. I wouldn't just short 930 open unless that's your model. Depends what you got to see. But yeah, I'm expecting all these levels. Dropped all day yesterday and all day currently. We're at low of day. You'd want to return higher ideally. Yeah, we want to come sweep out this buy side here. That'd be great. But I'm not expecting much higher. Like I'm not expecting true day. I'm not expecting this or this high. And we could just all the way down at 930. I would not be surprised at all. Looks like we're just gonna jump. I think we're not getting any setups today. We'll see. I thought you took Miami winning. Are you lying? No. Go back and watch the stream. We clearly said Philadelphia. So are you bearish and why? We have a Monday low of week. and we have obvious displacement lower after trading above this high. So we cleared the buy stops, and we immediately displaced lower. And our low of week currently is Monday. Guys, that's like a 10% chance of holding. I think even less. There's a very low statistical probability that this low does not get taken today. So we're gonna be looking for that. You know, doesn't matter how high we go, I'm gonna keep aligning with that. Lakers sold my parlay. Bro, never take Lakers money line. I learned that shit the hard way, bro. Lakers money line is never the play. Those guys are ass. They don't play defense, and I swear they have no heart, bro. It's just like so stupid, bro. We lost to the Buns, bro. Like, yeah, we're bearish. If price just dumps, well, today's a little bit different because if we hit this target, we could actually anticipate some sort of nice move higher. Do I think we manipulate up? If I'm being honest, what do I think? No, I don't think we're gonna see a manipulation. I think we may just dump, but regardless, I have to wait for it. That's my model. I never trade that assumption. I always wait. So, and the reason I think we're just gonna dump is because our opening range gap is absolutely massive. Just to put into retrospect, how big is this gap? We have a 250 point opening range gap. So we're probably just gonna dump, right? Let me see how big it is on ES. On ES, yeah, this is, guys, there's a very good chance it just dumps off the open. I'll be honest. Very good chance it just dumps off the open. Or maybe not like immediately dumps off the open, but like do something like this, where it's just like, and then a sell off. I don't think it will maybe not even come up here. This is like the most I would expect, this high. I wouldn't expect this one, maybe just this. Just because of how big the opening range gap is, tends to be a breakaway. So, what's your protocol when there's no 9:30 manipulation? 10 a.m. continuation. That's the protocol. Unless 9:30 hits all the objectives. So we'll see. We'll mark out org here. I'm hoping we can at least take out this. That's not even 0.25 org, so it wouldn't even go against statistic. Giveaways will be after trading. Bias is bearish. Very bearish today. I won't mark out that candle. Has no relevance to my trading. No relevance. I'm Muslim, yeah. Don't say I didn't tell you. I promise you, I won't. I definitely won't. All right, we're going to see market open here. Let's mark out our opening range gap. On the S&P 500, we have a 62.5 point gap. Let me just double check that. Yeah, that is correct. So a 62 point gap. Definitely want to see the 0.25 level. Let's see if we even get that. That alone is pretty rare. Okay, we wick above some highs. Kind of tricky when we have a wick like that. 15-second chart. Considering an early long here, but it's really hard to take it. But we have data that we don't want to see it come up here. Realistically, it shouldn't go higher. We wait for a breaker, for a mitigation here, something like this, perhaps. I would love to see us come above here. If we could just be so kind to get something like this, that'd be great. Otherwise, we may have to take an aggressive 15-second play, which I would. If we break above here, I'll treat that as a breaker, put a stop above here. Ideally, we hit that. If we can hit that, that'd be great. A lot of overlapping currently. We don't like overlap in the first 30 minutes. It makes us want to do nothing, just sit on our hands. So we're going to wait here, be patient. We still want to take a good trade. Even though we're really bearish, we don't want to take bad trades that are bearish just because we're really bearish, right? I want to see what we do in relation to this wick. Okay, nice. Let's take out this high now. Let's take out some buy side. Well said, if we would be so kind. I mean, it would be nice, yeah. Okay, we'll see how high this thing goes now. I would short this inversion. Aggressively so. I don't need anything more than that. No problem trying to pick a high in a bear market. I'm gonna drop down to a 30-second chart here. A little bit cleaner inversion. And yeah, I would take that 50-point stop. So probably like a 2-ish, 3-ish micro trade. Call it 3. A little bit over risk, but it's no problem. No problem. Strong candle here, and I'm short. I'll have to short 2 contracts though. If it closes below 50%, I'll take it. If ES closes below, I'll take it. No closure below yet. Like we want to make a higher high. I think I need to the TikTok and see the levels. A little bit slow in here. It's okay. When we get slow, what I want to see is another sweep. If we get a strong candle dump now, I'll take that short. Otherwise, I want to see a sweep and another break. YM's already making lower lows. Not enough. Maybe I have to wait for the 1 minute inversion here. So I'll wait another 30 seconds. We didn't even inverse a 30-second. I'll watch this wick. Nope. No confirmation yet. Ideally, we see a higher high now, and then we can use this as a breaker after. That's what would be ideal. Ideally, this becomes a breaker. Once we make, if we make a higher high, we get something like this. We're in. The stop would be quite large, so it's gonna be a 2 micro trade. It's okay. I don't want to switch to ES. Definitely sloppy in delivery. Definitely sloppy in delivery. You don't want to miss the move when the narrative is so strong, but you also don't want to take a bad trade just because you have narrative. You know, you still want to wait for a strong confirmation. So if we do inverse the 1 minute, I'll take that. That may be just enough for me. Thinking about an order here. 838 should inverse if we get down there. Okay. Good thing we didn't. Good thing we didn't market sell there. Yeah, I always want to wait for it to make that lower low before I just click sell. Will save you a lot of money in the long run. Again, we want to see the higher high now. At this point, I'm probably going to demand it. We really just want to see that higher high. And this will become a 30-second breaker at some point. Yeah, just got to be patient. You got to be patient here. The market does not look like it's in a hurry to go anywhere, you know? If it was just on a dime and start tanking, okay. I missed it. Unfortunately, no setup, right? I would really want to see this high get swept. For anyone short early, the NY.AM already went lower, which is why I'm like a little bit skeptical about. Come on, just give me the higher high here. Uptick shorts. How news today? Anyone full port PPI? Late ass comms? What do you mean late ass comms, bro? Okay, there's the sweep. Now we wait. If we break lower now, it's a really good trade. I'll even put a sell stop order here. A5350, A5250. 55-point stop. I may actually drop this order. If it's going to be just one candle, because I want to see a gap form. At least CISD. Okay, we got CISD, so I'm going to leave the order right there. 85250, we got the sweep. I'll short it at 50% of the breaker. Now, what I would want to see, that would if this doesn't happen, I'm canceling the order. The body has to stay below that line right there. I want to see this act as a bearish order block. What did I just write? OB. See how it stopped? So for me, I'm okay to take the trade. Now, we still got to get below 50% here. If I'm going to front run the breaker. Okay, so there we get filled in short. We're going to put the stop loss at the high. 2 micro short here. See if we can get a flush. I'm only in 2 contracts. Hopefully we can find an opportunity to pyramid. We got the CISD and the market structure shift, so I'm happy with my trade. Let's get rid of these arrows for now. So CISD here. CISD. And we got the market structure shift here. And if we get the full break, that's a breaker. We have to see it on a body. We got a body below the blue box to confirm. That'd also be, if we also get the breaker, we also inverse first presentation, so that would be good. I guess, let's make this simple here. Nah, 30-second chart's way cleaner. Let's just stay on the 30-second. So we need to see a body closure. That's the confirmation here. Speed below here. Anticipating a flush. Gonna go ahead and move stop towards the high of the breaker. 891. So reducing the risk by 20 points. Pretty good risk management. Right? What's the risk now? We're risking 40 points. 8160. So almost at half risk. Not quite yet. Almost. Baby burn. We have 2 1-minute gaps. We're going to put our stop loss at the high of the next one, 875. So we have 2 gaps like this. 1, 2. Stop loss covers the high of the other one, 875. I have it at 87525. Strong candle there. We'll see if it respects that fair value gap and this order block. I like my stop placement. The risk is very good, very acceptable. 23 points risk, risking $100. Now risking $100. Very strong candle there. We immediately took out those equal lows and flipped on a dime. I think I'll just accept a $100 loss if we get it. I don't want to touch it. I know it's a really strong push, but it's possible we get sensitive here. I mean, we're just really volatile right now. So yeah, we're going to leave the trade like this. We hit the equal lows and we hit the daily rejection block level. That's that red line. Stopped on a dime. Probably will get stopped out here for a $100 loss. It's getting quite close. We fully filled in the gap here. So I'm looking at this bearish fair value gap. My stop loss just covers it ever so slightly. 2 ticks. ES looks a little bit better, I will say. All right, pretty good risk management there. So we don't get the flush down, unfortunately. We're down $90 across the accounts. So we'll see if we take out the high. Looks like we would have. So we just saved ourselves $150. Very nice accomplishment. Let's see if we can find a re-entry opportunity. Still bearish, hasn't changed. Looks like we just want to run above the high. That's okay. So, second here. Okay, so we've come back above the highs. Ideally, you don't want to see that. You know, we were prepared for a really nice flush, but unfortunately, we didn't get that really nice flush. YM looks really good. Unfortunately, we're not moving similar to YM. Could be quite sloppy here for some time, so we may just want to be a little bit more patient on our next entry. Good news is we still have $400 to work with today, so yeah. I mean, we could just take an aggressive re-entry. It's possible. I mean, protraction model on ES forming. It's quite sloppy though, if I'm being honest. It's very sloppy. Tell there's a volume imbalance there. There is. Maybe after the CISD. If we got closure below here, I could try again maybe. What do I think will happen? I'm still bearish. I think it's going to be quite difficult though. Target to the weekly low. If we get a break lower here, I'm going to short that. No, I won't short that break anymore. We're going to have to wait here. YM looks really good. Unfortunately, we couldn't get price action similar to the YM. So we'll see what we do here. Potentially another breaker scenario. I like how we're forming the candles quickly. And I like how we're forming with fair value gaps. Don't like how it's starting to look like a seek and destroy. But we're approaching that 950 macro. Grateful to have only lost, $90 instead of 240 or something. Oh, this stop loss is going to be huge if we get it. Genuinely, why are you selling? 70% chance that we get this objective here. If we're bearish on the week, which I really do think we are. I don't even think we get 0.25 org on ES. How far is NASDAQ into org? Almost at 50. See if we get 50. ES isn't even at 0.25. Yeah, we're down $90 so far. YM looks really good, guys. Let me show you the YM chart. Look at this. Just immediate displacement all the way down. Just tanking. This is what we wanted to see on the NASDAQ. Unfortunately, NASDAQ a little bit behind. SMT here. I'll short strong displacement. If this candle can stay above this, no, it went higher. So it has to stay above this. Then I can trust that as an immediate rebalance. Which means I can trust the inversion. If it goes above this line, then we may make a higher high. So that's no immediate rebalance, which means we may move higher. So we'll let that do its thing. Maybe orc 50. How do you stay disciplined? I tend to over leverage when I get mad. Any tips? I don't think you have confidence in your system, brother. I think you need more confidence. Failure to make a higher high. Strong candle down here. I will short 2 micros again. You see more follow through than that. I'm gonna put 2 sell stops or a sell stop order here in case we get an immediate flush. I'm watching how we trade into this. See if this stays open. If so, it's good. If we get a strong candle down, I'll short. $9.50 macro now. Why isn't it letting me put a sell stop? Okay. Notice how we did not make an attempt to get a lower low. We traded into this gap. Ideally, that gap stayed open, but if we get real sensitive in it, I'll short 870 still. We're so slightly wicking our entry. We're inside the macro here, so we're gonna move. Put this at. I think 870 is a good fill. Just keep it a whole number. See if we want to break. That. We may go 869 here. And if we start getting sloppy in here, I'll cancel that order. ES does kind of look sloppy, if I'm being honest. But Nasdaq looks pretty good, so I think we'll take it. Okay. Taking our second trade here. I'm going to stay on the 30-second chart. We're going to be forgiving with the stop loss. And what we want to see is candle body closure below this box. If we get that, that's a good sign. I'm front running here because of the bearish order flow that was presented here. Right, respected this gap, took out the highs, S&T. So some good confirmation that order flow is weak. So instead of just waiting for the breaker, taking it there. Could put my stop here. That's going to be the next level. But I want to be a little bit forgiving because it's been kind of sloppy. So I want to be forgiving with my stop. Give it enough range. So risking around just under 240 on this trade. So far, no body below the blue box. I'll run a fib here. Still no body below the blue box, so no confirmation of the breaker. Just forgot to put my stop loss here. I would not want to see us come back into this. I'd want to see a swing high form lower than this one. I'll think that we put in a swing high lower than this one. Now what we need to see is a fair value gap form below this low. If we get that, should be a free fall. If we get that break here. ES looking real sloppy. 10 a.m. open coming shortly. One more minute. This price action makes no sense. Maybe difficult to read. I'm trying to just focus on that higher time frame. Shorting above the 8:30 open. So inside the macro. Giving my stop enough room because it's been sloppy, right? Normally, if it's not sloppy, my stop's here, but it's been sloppy. So sloppy setup, but good narrative. I want to be more forgiving with my stop loss placement. NY.AM shorts? No. So it's 10 a.m. open in here. Hopefully that gives us some range expansion. 10 a.m. right here. Just dim this. I'll do is I'll just do this. Two opening prices stacked. Let's see if this candle gives us that fair value gap we want. That'd be nice. Speed, unfortunately. Speed higher. No speed lower. Back into that fair value gap. Pricing really fast through it. Looks like we may make a higher high here. Watching the body. But when you have that much speed, you just assume it's probably going to go through. Makes the higher high. Like we'll take a 1 hour loss here. See if it makes a higher high or not. We'll leave the annotations as this. There's a gap here. So if we sweep out the buy stops, right there we sweep out. Did we get a bad fill on that? No, we got the fill we wanted. Okay, so I'm not completely abandoning the idea yet. I'm gonna give it one more try still, and if we lose one more, then we'll call it a day. 10 a.m. open, sweep the buy side, same idea. Sloppy first 30 minutes. Haven't changed my bias. Still bearish. So I will give it one more chance. This time, we'd have to break all the way down here. Why is this still moving? Who's still in the trade? We're not actually still in the trade. Just a visual glitch. We're still good. Let me just make sure this is working. Okay. I will short again if we get a CISD here. And that will be my last trade of the day if it fails. So we'll call it an early session run the giveaway. I want to see a really clear, obvious setup if I'm going to click sell again. Don't want to be aggressive. Don't want to front run anything. It's got to be really clear and obvious. We hit org 50. Took out buy side here. Even just wait for the breaker. The breaker will be the best confirmation. That's a 90-point stop, though. We have to go one contract on the breaker if we get it. For now, we'll just wait and see what the market wants to do. You took YM short? Yeah, YM delivered nicely. YM delivered very nicely. ES just took out some highs as well. Yeah. So we'll try to risk around 150 on the next trade. We don't want to lose more than 150, so that's a 75-point stop. I mean, we might have to go to 200 risk, but it's possible. It's possible. I'd be really surprised if we don't make a weekly low. I mean, statistically speaking, it's really rare. Unless we close all the way above new week opening gap, which is where is new week opening gap? Like all the way here. So either we trade all the way here and then stay above it, the blue line, or we take out weekly low. Those are the two most likely scenarios. Above the blue line and finish the day above the blue line, or take out this red line. So it looks like we may get to new week opening gap. Let me just make sure I mark that correctly before. Closing. Yeah, I mean this is your NWOG, so it's possible. I mean, if we go all the way above here, it doesn't look too far fetched anymore, right? Doesn't look too far fetched anymore. I don't want to just. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just watch here. Possible. The thing about today's bad price action? No, I don't think it was bad price action. A little bit sloppy, but maybe just a little bit more unpredictable for me. I think we could get it. It's possible. With YM being so weak, though, it's kind of makes me a little bit skeptical, but it's possible. Gatie said this is not bad price action. No, it's not bad. I was just caught offside, right? If you were bullish today, would you have probably won? I'd say so, maybe. Maybe this inversion stopped you, but this play would have worked. Yeah, probably gonna have to flip bias here and look for NWOG. Gonna have to abandon bias. Look for AM silver bullet protraction. And if we reach up here before that, then no trade. Even if you were bullish, you would have been stopped. Well, it depends on your entry. If you got in somewhere here, then no. Somewhere here, no. If you took this, then yes. Okay, simple game plan now. We need a silver bullet protraction. We target the equal highs in the NWOG, so it doesn't look like we're going to take out that Monday low, aka we're likely to go above here. Now, unless we were to aggressively get a strong breaker like this within 2-3 minutes, say a break below this, we're completely fading bullish bias. So be so fixed on one bias because there's always one thing that's more likely than another. So unless the market shows me that it's not as likely, then I'll switch. We're gonna need a pretty nice retracement if we want to take a long. Take care, Joker. Well done. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to wait maybe until the 10-minute gap forms or a new 5-minute if we trade down into that, maybe here. But we won't, we gotta wait for a setup. The tape reading hurts so bad right now. Only take a 10 a.m. couldn't do manipulating. Yeah, I think NWOG and the equal highs is quite possible. I wouldn't even say possible, I'd say quite likely. All this stuff. So looks like a 10:30 short. I don't think. I mean, possible. Obviously, I'm gonna be looking for a long. For me, it's a full bias flip. I think this low is protected, and we're just right back into the daily range. This is the same reason we lost the other days. Every day we're like, okay, where the market's finally ready to move, and then it just goes right back up. Large body up, large body down, large body up, large body up, very large body down, very large body down, large body up. Like a song. Anyways, yeah, I think this return to NWAG. Market, you start determining your bias after the market shows you. Well, the market showed me a lot. Showed me more than enough I needed to see. A huge opening range gap that's unlikely to get filled. So buy side and broke above 830. YM leading shorts. It showed me. It's just easy to say it now that it went up. Oh, we should have waited for more. Sure, maybe. You got stopped out on 942. You longed here. Yeah. Even if you were bullish, not too many easy setups. You would have had to long post. You have to get somewhere here. And then hopefully this didn't stop you out on the retrace. And maybe you entered again here with a stop here. We were all... Yep, the 4 hour for value gaps likely, I think. Opening head per minute to operate today? What does that mean? Yeah, this is your first FEG. I thought we'd use it short here. I'm wrong. It's midnight. True day open is midnight. Good. What's good, Dooley? Yo, Gatie, does researching or only matter in the first 30 minutes? Or it depends what you research, brother. Long sense. Nice. Okay, did, yeah. 5 minute FEG held. You're right. That 5 minute gap did hold. Horrid PA. I wouldn't say horrid, but let's see here if it wants to give us an opportunity to get in long. It has to be this gap. We could always deferred entry this gap too. I haven't done something like that in a while. Deferred protraction model. Because if I was in a long right now, my stop would be here. So if the market retraces into the gap, I can simply buy it with a stop here. 3 minute. If it comes down to IFVG, we'd have to break below here for me to assume that we're going to run down. But by then, I probably won't have any more capital. We'll have to call it a day. So we got to be really selective with our last trade. Make sure it's a clear narrative when we do take it. To me right now, it's pretty clear that we're going to run up here. It's pretty clear. The fact that we failed here to follow through below this low, and the fact that we failed here to follow through below this is pretty telling, in my opinion. If we were bearish, I think we would have seen that. ES looks a little bit better, though, if you're bearish. We're just going to wait and see. ES didn't even hit ORG 50, and it's already breaking lower. Live account will have to trade ES instead because the risk. See what we get here. I see the 50-minute bearish fair value gap. I see it getting respected. Narrative's a little bit more 50-50. But it really depends how this retracement or could be reversal, right? Plays out. It is a breaker here. The 15-minute. But there's no confirmation. I'm not even going to label it as a breaker because it could just be used for higher prices after as a bullish order block. I want to see a 5-minute gap, 10-minute gap is forming in 2 minutes. No, it looks like we won't get that. NY.AM looks really bearish. We close below 50% here. Watching this candle. I'll jump in with one contract. A little bit flip-floppy bias. Not the most clear. Only reason I'm not short right now is because it's not clear. I don't know if it's going to be a retracement or reversal. It's not clear for me. I need more information. I know I'd want to see at least this 5-minute get touched. And then from there, we can maybe establish more narrative. Looks like it can be a continuation play. That was the original idea. Label this for now. I'm just waiting. I need more information. It's not too clear for me. It's a little bit more clear now. All right. I'm going to jump in this buy. Hopefully trade copier is working. This will be the last trade of the morning session for me. Trade down to the gap. Saw the expansion. The AM silver bullet protraction model. Stop loss at 921.25. On ES, it's 861. Risk is a little bit over, but it's okay. They're evals. And live account, I'm in on ES. Looking for 25-100, which is the buy side. And we'll see if we can find some pyramids into this trade. We get above here, maybe. So we'll see how it goes. This is gonna be the last trade of the day for me. Unless it's a winner, then we may see what we do. See what we do. So want to see a move above here, ideally. Why'd I flip the bias? This order flow I think is quite telling. Don't think it's bearish. If we were bearish, I don't think we would have came above here. Org 50. Wouldn't have failed here either. So I do think at some point we'll reach these objectives. Hopefully it's this trade right here. Retrace into the 1. We already rebalanced the 10-minute by touching that wick. So I don't expect a new low there. If we're bullish at least. Or if it's going to trend. So just following the trend, I guess you could say. I got cooked today. Was bullish come in, force a short tragic week. Yeah, I mean this week's good for me actually. Even if we lose this, we will be up on the week, which is good because we had 2 losing weeks prior. So that's good. Giveaway will be after this trade, I guess, right? Yeah. Giveaway will be after this trade, guys. Yeah, definitely better than last week, because we made a good amount the last 2 days, or Monday on Tuesday. Yesterday we broke even, so at least we had a green week, man. It's been tough. February's not been too easy for me. I see some follow through here. Or my fair value gap. It's like whenever we're not in a trade, the market's so trendy, but when we're in a trade, it's so shoo, 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 shoo. So sideways. And at least get a measured move here, hopefully. So I'm looking for 125 points, 250, 500. Hopefully we can get some sort of pyramid in. Nine, 2, 8. 30. Stop at 930. Just call it the OB, the body low. 927. 50. On ES, it's 9862. 5. 927.5. We took the high. Immediate move lower. Unfortunate. No follow through. Hopefully we can find support on this candle right here. Treat it as a bullish order block. Down close candles when moving higher in the buy program. Low-key, if I was a millionaire, I'd sit on my hands until we stop consolidating on the daily. Yeah, to be honest, same. You're right. You wouldn't, right? If you had that much money in your trades, you just been not worth it. There is a SMT here, so looking at this, and I think it's definitely making me flip-flop my initial narrative and initial bias on the trade. What if we do break below here and do run out that low? I think the easiest thing to do is just accept the risk and then take no more trades after. I Failing at the OB. Five-minute. That's a really good 5-minute closure. And we wicked. We'll just stay on the 5-minute chart and see what happens. Turning into a 1-minute city. See if we get through that. Lost a Lucid account today. It's okay. It happens. Hopefully you followed your rules and such. Yeah, no 15-minute gaps. Lost 1%. It's okay. Every pay is bad. Oh, for someone it's bad. For someone else it's good. I know people who've been killing it. A lot of people hated January. January was good for me. How are you always yawning right after I yawned? How are you always yawning right before I yawn? How reliable is the copy trader? I mean, I've had no issues. It's as reliable as any other trade copier. I've heard people have problems with almost every single one at this point. I've had no actual like copy trading issues since I've used it, but I'm also like very diligent. Like I have it open. I'm always monitoring. So I really want a pyramid here. I may do so and just accept the extra risk on these evals. 47 points. I mean, we reduced. Wait for a closure. This next candle open does. Watching this bite above here. Nice inversion. Then immediately trade right back down. Remodel. We'd have to get above here for me to. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. No point in pyramiding this trade. Doesn't look like a winner. Looks 50-50 right now. Throw another 8. Not enough bearish juice? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. You know what I want to know? Who's sending this shit higher, bro? Like who? Who? Like, was everyone like, whether you think it's algorithmic or whether you think it's buying and selling pressure, who's sending this shit higher, bro? You know? Like, we sold off yesterday. Don't you want to take profits? Like, you don't want to run the sell side? Like that huge sell off. Someone's got to sell. I mean, hit TP, right? Someone's got to take profits. Joe Biden. The Bears are sending this higher. Taking profits from yesterday? Where? Where they're taking their profits? The Big Benjamin? Market is like rhythm bouncing. They got a call about to send this shit higher, close the trades. I'm in a long, so I mean, if that's the call. Ain't no billionaire trading this chop. Yeah, they're probably trading like US bonds or something random. Did you catch the long in the morning? No, I'm in a long right now. Looking pretty 50-50. Gonna have to go into the weekend with a red day. It's okay. They were long on crude oil. Yeah, probably during the war stuff. Crude oil tends to pick up volatility. You got stopped out on that FEG. This IFEG failed. You're stopped out. Yeah, I mean, I'm considering moving my stop loss back down to the low. But I feel like if we take that low, we're probably going to trade into here anyways. So just accept it. And whatever happens, at least we get to do a giveaway. Give myself the extra 7.5 points. So moving my stop loss back to where it was originally. Just for peace of mind, in case we don't make the lower low, I'll accept the extra $30 in loss. Wasn't too big of a reduction anyways. Oh. 5-minute CISD here, potentially. That would pretty much invalidate the narrative for me if we get the closure on the 5-minute. So I'm watching that body. People who expect 100% win rate every day are the most unprofitable. Yeah, I agree. You broke rules. Minus 2R. It happens. I think I need to move this. We didn't get the 5-minute CISD. This market is trying to mess with our emotions here. I was in this and got it at the high. Why not you? Can we trade if NQ and ES are being bad? You could trade metals. You could trade crude oil, gas, copper, cattle, futures, forex, or you could just not trade. It's always an option. Yeah, just take the day off, man. 5-minute below entry. Probably should have waited for the tap, but that obviously each time their own, though. We all took this short morning and got cooked. You need a new profile picture? No, I like my profile picture. I don't even want to read these candles, but obviously this candle looks good. We got an inversion closure above this. Does it matter? I don't know. It's 10:30. That's a good thing. We haven't really moved above 10:30 yet. This is 10:30 right here. So we haven't really moved above it, only really below it. So if we do break above, I suppose we could put the stop here and then add one. I'll put a buy stop there. You trade no news Mondays? Yeah, I actually like no news Mondays. Ask for likes. Wow, guys, only 5 likes and all you guys are watching on YouTube, man. Can't believe this, man. I'm your future. Don't take that pyramid. If you say don't take the pyramid, then I might as well just close the trade now. It means I'm going to get stopped out or the trade's not going to play out. Do you still backtest or are you confident in your mind? Oh, I still backtest all the time. I still backtest all the time. Especially when I'm in slumps. It's kind of what helps me get out of it, you know. I'd want to see this candle be respected. I suppose we could put our stop at 928.25 on ES. 862.25. Candle closure here, I'll add. For the 5 minute. Okay, we're officially in 3 contracts long now. See how justice this can do, hopefully, potentially, maybe, if we're lucky. Or we just opened up slightly more risk, 50, 100, yeah, risking 300, so not ideal, but really my max is, 500, so we're de-risked already. Physique check right here. Now I ain't here for that. Let's see some juice, man. Let's see some juice. Let's get over this. Let's get through this wick here. Stay above 1030 open. Let's get above this wick. Suppose we can start prepping the giveaway. Always get messages last second, bro. Always get messages last second. At least this week's almost. I mean, this week's over, guys. At least this week's over. At least this week is over. At least this week is over. The month is over too, actually. Oh yeah, nice, very nice. At least we get to finally move on. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm prepping the giveaway. Strong move lower there. Okay, we'll start with the Alpha Futures giveaway. You guys still see everything? Okay. No follow through either direction. Yeah, it's pretty sloppy. Not much to touch here. Just let it do its thing. ES looks pretty bullish still. Yeah, I almost want to be aggressive on ES. Put my stop here and pyramid on my live account because I could pyramid 2 contracts, and that would make this trade go crazy. 5-minute low. I'm gonna do it on ES. All right, guys, we're doing it. I may regret this, but let's go big or go home. Five times 2 is 50, risking $200. So pretty aggressive trail there, but ideally that low gets protected, or that low is safe inside on ES especially. I think we'll do one more here. 5 contracts. All right. That's it. We're in 5 contracts long. Stop at this low, 9455. So risking 30 times 2, 60, risking around $300. Have a giveaway ready, so hopefully we get some good karma for giving back some. 1, 2, 3. So the first wheel is the Alpha Futures giveaway. Let me prep the second wheel. And then if you guys are in the free Discord, we'll do a free giveaway in there. One giveaway will have. Hold on, let me remember which one's which. This is Alpha. First one's Alpha. Second one is what? The other one. So yeah, not much to do in the trade here. Stops here. I'm not touching anything. May look to partial at the new week. Opening gap 50. This would be $500. I mean, yeah, we'd be up a little bit of money if we got there. Go for the home run. The big dog 113. Let me mark out the levels on ES. Hard to say, really hard to say. I mean, I think it needs to be at least a partial. Is there any way we can make back what we lost? We're down 350, so let's do some math here. do some math here. Say we got a partial off at NY, 50 points, 350. That's got to be 4 contracts. I don't know if I want a partial 4. And then a final TP, we're up 1R. Nah, I think we just go for it, boys. I'll be honest. We just go for it. Big dogs. On the live account, we'll manage a little bit more better. But I think on these evals, let's just go for it. All right, let's keep working on this giveaway. So the first one's alpha. Second one is Lucid plus the other thing. 10 winners in this one. 5 winners in that one. Okay, giveaway is all ready. To do that once we're done this trading. Okay, let's watch this. See what this wants to do. My stop loss is here. Pretty strong candle there. We are approaching that 1050 macro, so does make sense if we do see a deeper retracement. I'm hoping what we can do is survive this retracement. Respect this price leg, and then 1050 macro actually goes higher. That would be great. So looking at this price leg, we can respect that price leg, move higher, then 1050 macro can potentially expand us higher rather than see a retracement on these equal lows. Otherwise, these equal lows are a good draw on liquidity if you're looking for 1050 macro to move lower. So we'll see. I'm probably not going to touch this trade. I don't really see how I can manage it. We're in a good risk to reward position, so if we're right about 1050 macro moving higher, then we get the benefit of really good risk to reward. So even if we're wrong in this scenario multiple times, say we're only right 3 out of 10 times, for example, well, it's a 3.6R position currently, so, and obviously that's more because it's 5 contracts, or it's a little bit more. Seeing some pretty good speed lower. Looks like we will potentially see a stop out. 8 times 5 is 40. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. TP, I'm looking at 26, 25, 100, all the way above new week opening gap. It doesn't look like we'll survive this. It's pretty strong candles, so we'll see. I haven't lost any evals this week. We're on the same ones. And even if we lose this trade, I mean, the evals are, they're still up pretty good. We'll still be halfway past. So if we lose this trade, yeah, we'll still be halfway past if we lose this trade. So hopefully we can get them done next week. Stop seems not okay. I think the whole idea is just wrong. I mean, if we go here, we're probably going to go here. And that's it, boys. We're done for today. So it's time to roll some giveaway winners. The accounts are all at halfway being passed. So we'll see if we can get it done next week. I think we're up slightly on the week. We're up around 1R on the week so far. So now we're down, a little bit over 2R there. So 2 point. So let's do some journaling, and then we'll do some, let's put this in the Discord. We journal all the trades we take, and then we'll do the giveaway winners. So give me 1 sec, guys. So every time we trade on stream, we always journal in the Discord. This is Friday, February 27th, 2026. Trade number 1 was a classic model. Second IPG entry result. We lost only 100 on that trade, so 0.4 R on the first trade. Trade number 2 was a 930 reversal model. 930 reversal model. We took a M1 CISD entry result -1 RR. Trade number 3, AM silver bullet protraction model. Second IPG entry results. Oh, we're done. It was -1 RR. So -2.4 RR on the day. It's actually a little bit less. Actually, no, it's not. Right. So 50 divided by 500. Yeah, -1.3. Yeah. So -2.4 R on the day. Was caught offside initially. Flip bias looking for NY and got sloppy. I don't know what's happening now, but still believe it. We just have to study it later, really. We don't even have to. So hashtag stream. Glad to end the month. Picture in there. Did we get the picture in there? Trade 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So let's put this away. That away. A couple people messaging me here. Sherb, you got your entries? Zestu has 2 more entries. Hold up here. First one was, okay, second one was the one. Three shuffles. 1, 2, 3 shuffles. All right. This is it. So the first giveaway. So I'll do 1, 2, 3 shuffles. How do you enter? You go back in time, join the free Discord, and you pay attention to the announcements, okay? The first 5 winners here, first 5 winners are Alpha Futures 0 winners. So open up this. So 5 Alpha 0 winners. All right. Winner number 1, Alpha Futures 0. We're going to have a total of 15 winners today, guys. So we're going to be spinning that guy. That guy won number 1. How to enter? You go back in time, join the free Discord, you know, like I always say, and then you can roll. You can be I don't know any of these people by name. B Animal, congratulations. One entry. Like I got lucky. Toby, A Trading Co. This guy I do know. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right, 2 more Alpha Future 0 winners. It was so close, Toby. It was right there on you. I know this guy too. He always uses my code. All right, last winner for an Alpha Futures 50K 0. Almost Danny. Sherb? Oh, Sherb was right there, bro. I don't know if Sherb, I don't know if you're in the stream, but your name is right there. Yadin, I think that's for the other giveaway, not this one. Okay. Now we have 10 winners here. And if I feel nice, maybe we'll do a Lucid one too, so maybe more. Okay. The first 5 people are going to get $50 cash. First 5 winners, $50 cash. The second 5 winners is 1 week free boot camp. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. I'll roll it again. First 5 winners are $50. A lot of entries on this one, but that's why there's 10 winners. So it's the same odds in both giveaways. No idea who that is, but congratulations, you won $50. Oh, Alan's gonna be so happy, guys. He was really struggling. Congratulations, Alan, $50. Everyone wants to join the giveaway now. Yeah, what you got to do is you got to go back, join the Discord. I do giveaways every single month. In fact, we've already given away like, yo, look at this guy, huh? Look at this little cheeky guy right here. This guy's rinsing me dry here. What is going on here? All right, two more winners for $50 cash. Shaheem, yo. Come on, Shaheem. Guys, this guy's in boot camp. Okay. Okay, Shaheem. I actually know these people. They do use my code a lot. Okay, now for 1 week free boot camp. I guess if a boot camp winner wins this, it'd be kind of weird. But guys, we're gonna do a funded next giveaway and a Lucid trading giveaway in the Discord. So we're doing a funded next giveaway and a Lucid trading giveaway in the free Discord. It's coming. I'm just waiting on them to reply to my email. I don't know if this guy's gonna want it. This guy be getting payouts. That guy be getting payouts. But so maybe I'll roll another one just in case. So these are all boot camp winners. If they want it. Some people won't want it, but did I say he thing called it? That's funny. What's the market doing out of curiosity? Are we just a little bit painful? A little bit painful. Cool. That's it. So I'll post the winners. I'm gonna roll one more bootcamp winner just in case they don't want. So in case they don't want boot camp. Toffee. I don't know if Toffee's gonna want boot camp. Toffee was one of my old students. Didn't run Gatie today, and I win $50. So rolling some extra boot camp winners here. I'll roll 3, and I'll go in order in which they were picked. Okay. Post the winners in the Discord. Oh, this is gonna take some time, man. I gotta go through every single person and put it at. Oh, this I don't want to make you guys watch this shit. This is painful. Surely there's a faster way. Yo, this is gonna take some time, bro. Alright, I'm almost done at this point. And then we'll look at the market and then be grateful that we're, survived February. We still have our accounts. Be animal. Falman. See Falman9 in the Discord. Well, guys, we have to reroll one alpha winner because this guy is not in the Discord. Falman. Was it this guy, Falme? Let me just double check that it wasn't Falme, and for some reason, it wasn't Falme. All right, I don't know what that guy's name is. Falman9, but for some reason he's not in the Discord. Did he message me? Any messages from Falman9? We're gonna have to re-roll one of the Alpha Futures winners. Unless someone here's name is Falman9. Is anyone in chat Falman9? I better see Falman9. Falmni. Yeah, okay, guys. Yeah. It's all of you guys, huh? All you guys with the same name? I guess we'll just roll from this one. Okay. This will be Alpha Future 0 winner. Hey, Yadi. Congrats, man. I think he was sad that he didn't win one because he was like, what the hell? I know who that is too. What'd the market end up doing? Going higher or sideways? How can I join? Go back and join the free Discord. And I will add you. All right, guys. Those are the winners. Like I said, guys, how do I join the free... Sorry, not how do I join the free Discord. You want to join the next giveaway? I'm telling you guys right now, I'm going to do a funded next giveaway. And I'm going to do... What's it called? A Lucid giveaway. Okay? Free. And I'm going to try to do a bigger and better giveaway for March. Even more winners. Guys, we've given 5 MyFund Futures accounts away. We've given 2 Alpha Futures 0 accounts away. An advanced Alpha Futures account. So already 8. And on top of this, doing another 15. And on top of that, next month, Lucid and Funded Next. It's coming. Those five MyFund Futures accounts, I could have taken them all. Right? Lucid, we pay for. Alpha, sometimes we pay for. The $50 cash, that's obviously me. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can. The more entries, the more I'll give away. It's only fair. Obviously, I'm not just gonna do 5 winners. If there's more entries, we give away more. So the odds are about 1 in 45 for those two. But you guys know the deal. If you guys ever use my code with any prop firm, message me on Discord so I can add you into the future giveaway. So if you ever use my code with any firm, message me on Discord. I'll add you guys into the free giveaway. What are we doing now? Nothing, man. Enjoying the month of February being over. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really content that it's over, man. I'm really content that it's over. You're not on the Discord? Well, you got to join in. You got to join in. I don't know how many funded next yet. We'll do boot camp. Yeah, I guess today will just be journal review. Because we're gonna do a full review on Saturday, so there's no point. Or Saturday or Sunday, so there's no point in. I'll message you guys on how to claim the accounts. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through to the live stream. I will see you guys live tomorrow, or sorry, Monday. Stay safe. Stay true. Use the code like 5 times. Yeah, you gotta message me on Discord, bro. You can win cash. You can win an account. You can win boot camp if you're interested in that. You gotta just message me on Discord. NBA picks for today. Yo, do we need to make a Discord channel specifically for NBA picks? You know what I'm honestly thinking is a good pick? And Cavaliers spread. Wait, Donovan Mitchell's out, actually. I think James Harden points could be good. Oh, I don't have any picks. I don't want to give anyone picks. Ask that guy from TikTok, MXH. Yo, that guy is 2 for 2 right now. That guy, he knows something we don't. He knows something we don't. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys coming through. I'll see you guys live on Monday. Stay safe. Take care. And as always, make sure you define your risk and make sure you accept it.